The Big Ten ACC Challenge, and it'll be fun to watch this one on the football fields.
I think this is going to be a real test of physicality. I know these are two conferences that pride themselves on that, going out and establishing the line of scrimmage. So, David, interesting X's and O's matchup here in this game.
Yeah, and it's always cool to have those measuring stick opponents. Like, once we start getting deeper in the season and start having the comparison game, well, we have a matchup, a big matchup of a Big Ten school versus an ACC school. This will be used in the college football playoff criteria.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to get it through the air. Rolls his way forward. They hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch. Good stop.
They're fucking 86 overall.
Generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Going to take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. Offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't dead.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Pirates will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the kid really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense wins it.
You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Wants to throw. It's Cherry. Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put him in position to pick up a 1st down.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, that's a great example of personnel. QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running. put your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, Dave, too predictable the last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
Hey, knock it down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They move the tight end all over. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
No, that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited. The fans aren't going crazy. Those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down.
You'll pitch it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the field. First down for this offense.
Such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the first down, you chew up a bunch more yards too. Nice execution by this offense.
To the air on first down. Unloads it left. Fires into traffic. Picked off. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in a less predictable situation.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. To throw, it's Cherry. No way to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble. Bad, unfortunate bounce. The offense counts it back.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Using the back as a receiver in the screen. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin them deep. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your lead. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's
blocking, buddy.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Not at all. Great job by the defense getting the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes. Nowhere.
Coming after it. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Dude, come the fuck on.
And close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes in it.
To the air, it's Cherry. Pocket starts to collapse. Got a man. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Caught over the middle. It's Holt. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him to.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn. They continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
The Hoosiers get it past the sticks.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
Got it in the middle. It's Holt. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
He's trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down to the 11.
As a quarterback, you got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to get them a first and goal.
And, you know, big chunks like these don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area. That's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming down. I'm running the football. football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Trying to pound it in. They stop him short of the marker. They'll put it over on down.
Great job stacking the box in the mix.
They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. On the ground, it's Bond. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific cleanup.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're on the Knicks because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
They'll ride the hot hand. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Now on the option. Now the toss. At the 40, there he goes. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense broken.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just push the defensive lineman back, got the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal fun.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll ride his man on the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps moving.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll put the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it! To the end zone. Touchdown,
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take a lead. You want to get that momentum on your side. And they did it. Finish with the passing game. I'll tell you what, get that passing game up. Keep this lead. Keep putting that up.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to hump up their field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative. So I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really just how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Looks as if we are set to crank it up here in the 2nd half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. As they get ready to start this 3rd quarter, think how big the lead might be if they've taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us they have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
One fucking guy.
Of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's got it inside the 35.
This team has the lead in this game because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you'll see it here again early in the third quarter.
Quarterback checking the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to get to it. Can't find his hands. He took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it was 2nd down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And he dropped it. It looked like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. 3rd down.
I got to be honest, I thought this tight end was going to have a much bigger role in this game. They wanted to get him the football early and often, but after that drop here in the second half, he still doesn't have a catch.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds a man on the left. Touchdown, Pirates! What a catch and run for 6.
Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play, shows up the hands first, and we can transfer. Does the rest, walks the hands out.
About to go away after scoring a touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so probably no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down and score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop. Who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Cherry. They're bringing heat. Got his man on the outside.
That's a good idea offensively. Try to get this guy the football in space, go to the perimeter of the field, throwing him the swing pass and see if he can make something happen.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, going up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, and not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down, and much more really good execution by this offense. And the Hoosiers moving quickly to the line. They'll leave it with him. He showed it all there. A little looseness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just chews up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it, and right now he's doing some damage on this defense.
Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the couldn't connect on first down. Now back in the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. They've got to protect the quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there. Sort of
That is fucking scary, actually.
He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He'll bring it back. It's fine. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gotten out everybody right now.
Defense is about firing off. Offensive guys and staying in the gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. As you can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check.
Dude, what?
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth down.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the play.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
It's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass, it's Cherry. Got his man quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get the first down and spotted on the 49. And the Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry up. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. The offense starts with a 1st and 5 after the penalty. From the gun, the running back has it. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break.
Just to get one more play in.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it from the gun.
The fuck was that?
The change with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
To the air, it's Cherry. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score and they'll throw it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
And back to the air on second down. He's right on target.
Stop it.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Slams it ahead. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see.
Dude, you gotta come in. What are you doing?
Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
Momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. Just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some win. They've got some hope. The defense now needs to get the football back and keep that tempo.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going again.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
He's running out of bounds, but a weird way on that and able for the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately. Number 4, he moves the chain.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Using his leg. 5. Really nice stop there for this senior leader.
Man, if you had told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and short, coming from the 34, you wonder if this is 4-down territory. On the option. He'll toss it. And he caught that pitch.
God, he's 96 feet. He's so slow.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
Running the red zone, it's fine. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, they call that an ISO play, and it was isolated for a loss.
And they try to isolate a linebacker inside and really run the football right at you, right down the middle. But you better move those big defensive linemen out of the way and create some space. They didn't do it. You can tell that's why the ball went nowhere.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep.
Yeah, it's also hard when you get in the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies. So there's not a lot of space in there. I like getting the ball